Now, the moment we've been waiting for. This is my third time and pleasure to introduce the Mayor of Jersey City, Mayor Stephen M. Fulop, who will receive the oath of office from Councilman Anabel Ramos.
This one?
What?
Let me stand. No, stand on this side.
Congratulations. Thank you.
Wait, you want to stand up? Just wait 1 second.
Okay.
You want to come here and hold the Bible? You said it's coming. Please repeat after me. I, Stephen M. Fulop,
I, Stephen M. Fulop,
do solemnly swear
swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
that I will bear true faith and allegiance
and that I will bear true faith and allegiance
to the same
to the same,
and to the government established in the United States
to the government established in the United States
and in this state
and in this state,
under the authority of the people,
under the authority of the people,
and that I will faithfully,
and that I will faithfully,
impartially,
impartially,
and justly perform
all the duties
of mayor
of mayor
of the city of Jersey City
of the city of Jersey City
for a term commencing
for a term commencing
on January 1st, 2022
on January 1st, 2022,
and terminating
and terminating
on December 31st,
on December 31st,
2025,
2025,
according to the best of my ability,
according to the best of my ability,
so help me God.
so help me God.
Congratulations, brother.
All right, you guys take them.
I think I stayed here for this, right?
Good evening. I want to start today by just saying a couple thank yous. We all know Jersey City has a special history and a very special political history, so to be standing here as the first three-term elected mayor since Frank Hague did it in 1945 is a humbling experience. I want to specifically say thank you to my grandparents who are Holocaust survivors and are no longer with us. Despite the experiences of Auschwitz, where they lost 28 of 35 of our family members in the gas chambers, they picked up the pieces of their lives and believed in what this country and this state represents. I would not be here today without their resilience and their faith in this country. That's what has guided me in my commitment to serve in the military, and that's what guided me in my commitment to public service as mayor. I view it as a partial payment for citizenship, and I just want to say thank you to them. I also want to say thank you to my mom, who's sitting here in the front row. She dedicated her life to creating a business around immigration advocacy in Newark, where she helped thousands of people gain citizenship to this country the same way she did. The lesson there is something I've worked to embody in my job as mayor. Never forget where you came from, and always look to give others that same opportunity you've had in your life. I also want to say thank you to my dad, who's here in the front row. As most of my life, he worked in his deli in Newark from 4 a.m. to 6:30 p.m. to provide a better life for our family than what he had experienced. Everything we had was because of his work ethic. The lesson there for me was that nothing comes easy in life, and hard work is rewarded. And it's something I've tried to do every day as mayor. I want to say thank you to Jacqueline, my amazing wife, and amazing mom, to Jackson and Stasha, who are most of the time better behaved than today. Jacqueline, you inspire me every day to be a better mayor. Besides being the best sounding board on the challenges I face, I'm lucky to have the best life partner anyone could ask for. It's your ability to balance life, family, volunteerism, and business that is something I'm in awe of every single day. It pushes me to be a better person in my family, in my community, and my work, and I know unequivocally I wouldn't be here today if it wasn't for you. And to Jackson and Stasha, perhaps one day, and I hope so, they will watch their performance here today and listen to this inauguration address when they're older, and I want them to know how thankful I am for the blessings that they are in my life. They've made me view the world differently, to be more a patient person, a more understanding person, and just an overall better person. I tell you, the best part of every day for me is the day I spend with them. Finally, I want to say thank you to the residents of Jersey City. I love Jersey City. I'm lucky to be a small part of a storied history that represents everything that is great about our country. Jersey City is an amazing place, from our diversity to our pride in our history to our unparalleled sense of community where neighbors help neighbors. I promise you today, Jersey City, the same as I had 8 years ago, in that I won't be the perfect mayor, but I'll never ever embarrass you, and I'll work tirelessly to always make you proud. And as we embark on the next 4 years here, I want to take a moment to acknowledge how hard the last 2 years have been on all of us. There isn't a person in this room that hasn't experienced loss firsthand. Beyond the difficulties I faced every day navigating Jersey City's COVID response, I myself lost my grandmother, Elizabeth Fulop, to COVID during the time when we couldn't even have a proper funeral due to COVID restrictions. There's no doubt the last 2 years have been challenging for all of us, personally and professionally. However, as much as the last 2 years reaffirmed to us how fragile life is, it also reiterates the importance that each of us value the time we're afforded to be here and to make a difference in our community. Specifically, looking ahead in Jersey City, the next 4 years will be viewed through the lens of what we learned from COVID and what we did to help our city and its residents regain their footing since the pandemic started. That's the challenge, and that's the test we're facing. Did we help those school children that lost learning during the pandemic catch up to where they need to be? Did we help those workers that need to be retrained in new skills find their way? Did we connect the families struggling to find affordable housing with resources to solve that issue? Did we help those entrepreneurs on the brink of failure who invested their entire life in their business and maybe it won't be there tomorrow? These are the questions I'm eager to work with the City Council to address, and at the end of this term, I'm looking forward to standing before you with the same City Council, knowing that we moved the city forward and confronted those challenges head on. Over the last 8 years, we have undoubtedly left our mark on Jersey City. I don't need to rattle off accomplishments, as I think we all know the city today is a very different place than it was 8 years ago. To those on the City Council who have been part of this journey from the beginning, I just want to say thank you. I know that through our hard work, Jersey City has been a leader throughout New Jersey and the nation on so many issues. We're proud of that. I think we can all say that there's not a single city in the state or the country that can boast our breadth and depth of accomplishments. But with the same conviction I say that, I also say it's the next 4 years and the impact we will make that will matter most. I stand here today thankful for the chance to lead during these challenging times, and I'm as committed as ever to putting everything I have into continuing to distinguish Jersey City as the single best mid-sized city in the country. And with that, I just want to say thank you, Jersey City, and God bless Jersey City.